The Big Ten is back, and it's been a wild month for the conference. But yesterday, they announced the football season will begin the weekend of October 23rd, 24th. And in a way, the Big Ten's journey reflects some of the things that have been going on all around the country. The powers that be had to weigh safety versus revenue and figure out how to do it. The whole time while balancing a number of different agendas here, and there were quite a few agendas here. The Big Ten schools all over the country in states with different situations and different politics. I know that it came out that this was a unanimous vote. All the presidents in the Big Ten wanted to play. That is not the case. I'm being told that that was not the case. Now, not that it matters, but for Rutgers, Northwestern, maybe one or two other schools, they're kind of going kicking and screaming here. But they are trying to make this work. They're going to play 9 consecutive weeks. And if it does work, maybe you see Ohio State, maybe Wisconsin, maybe Penn State in the Final Four. Heck, maybe it's Michigan's year. But we all have to re-educate ourselves on these teams to see who's going to be good, who's going to be great, who opted out. If it all works, we get to find out really soon. But the Big Ten is back. Now, I go back to August when the commissioner of the Big Ten, Kevin Warren, was lecturing us on they're not going to revisit this after they decided that they were not playing football in the Big Ten. In fact, let me give you the exact quote that he had. August 19th letter published in the Big Ten's website. The commissioner of the Big Ten said the vote to postpone fall sports would not be revisited. And it was another instance in which the Big Ten backed itself into a corner. And then August 6th, the conference released its revised 10-game schedule, and it was supposed to happen on September 5th. So where we are now, I think they're just holding their breath. But from what I was told, this is a $700 million decision on behalf of the Big Ten. The commissioner is going to tell you it's all about the kids. This is about $700 million. Here is the commissioner talking about the kids.
This really is a special day for the Big Ten Conference. This is all about our student athletes. And the only focus and goal that we've had over the last 40 days was to safely allow our student athletes to return to competition so they can fulfill their dreams.
Okay. It's all about the kids. They're not student athletes, Commissioner. They're athletes. What they're going through, what they're going to go through, they're athletes here. But the Big Ten commissioner, who we've reached out to try to get on the show for, 2 months now, maybe longer. Maybe he'll join us at some point so we can talk about what did change. Is it rapid testing? Because that seems to be sort of the catchphrase here. Hey, rapid testing. That's the reason why we're coming back. Okay. If that's what changed and that's going to, help us have a football season, great. But I'm a little skeptical that it's just rapid testing here. I think the pressure from inside was enormous. And you had other people, you had parents of players, you had players, marquee players, you had ADs, you had coaches, and everybody's looking around going, they're playing high school football in some of these states. You have the SEC, ACC, Big 12 playing. Why aren't we playing? And I think they ran out of good answers there. And now the Pac-12, I truly believe in the next 2 days, by Friday afternoon, maybe Friday night, we're going to find out, can the Pac-12 pull this off? And I'm trying to find this out, and I'll let you in on whatever I'm privy to when it comes to the Pac-12. But if the Mountain West is playing and everybody else, it feels, I don't know if the Mid-American Conference can pull this off. Because I was told, keep in mind the amount of money that you're going to spend. Not everybody has that amount of money, not that kind of revenue in their athletic departments. But the Big Ten, Pac-12, ACC, SEC, Big 12, they have that money. And the Mid-American Conference and some of these other conferences don't. Mountain West, I don't know how they'll pull it off, but hey, look, I applaud that you're at least trying. That's all I asked for when it came to the Big Ten and Pac-12. But it felt like they just basically closed up shop, and it didn't feel like that they were going to give it any kind of great effort there. That was my only disappointment in all of this. But Big Ten is back. I don't know what it's going to look like. There are players who opted out. Don't know if they're allowed to come back, but I'll leave that to the powers that be.